Hello, welcome back to my channel, or hello for the first time. How you doing? Today is Monday the 22nd. I had my scan today, as I previously explained in my last video. I tried to vlog outside. It didn't go very well. What tended to happen was someone came with their car and they were just sitting there. I think what happened is a couple went in together, and when they were told they can't come in together, the other woman had to come back to the car. So she was just sitting there, and I was like, I can't do this, man. I can't be like holding my phone and talking to it in the car. It was a bit embarrassing, so I stopped. So I got to the clinic and it was 8:30 in the morning, so I was very tired. It's now like 10:30, so I'm home. I've done some tidying up and stuff. Got my pomegranate juice, because pomegranates are supposed to be good for your womb. So I got my blood taken. I should get the results of my blood later on tonight, apparently. So all that happened today is I got my blood taken, and I had a vaginal scan, which she did to show me my ovaries and my follicles and stuff. She took all the measurements of my follicles, put them on a wee chart, showed me where they are and where they should be, and she basically told me I'm on the right track. She said that where I am is completely normal, and she expects the progress to be normal as well. So today's Monday, I've got another appointment on Wednesday. On Wednesday, the appointment is basically to do the exact same thing again. So the point is to compare Wednesday's results with the results I got today to make sure they're definitely going up in the right way, like the hormones are getting higher, the follicles are getting bigger or numerous, whatever else. So that's fine. Because I've got an appointment on Wednesday, I doubt that my egg retrieval will be Friday, obviously, and I'm starting to doubt now it might be Monday. But we'll see what happens. We'll keep going and seeing where we go, really, to be honest. There's nothing else we can really do. If you're starting IVF and you're watching these videos, one thing I will say is be prepared for things to take a lot longer than what you're told to begin with. When you see a specialist, they'll tell you, oh, it'll be this week you'll do this, the following week you'll do this week you'll do this, and by this point you'll check if you're pregnant. And it seems very like structured, and you're very much like, yep, and you're aiming towards dates. But then something else will happen, and then something else will happen, and something else will happen, and then all of your plans are going out the window and you need to start again. So be prepared for things to take a lot longer than what you would expect. Obviously with IVF and stuff, it's quite stressful, it's knackering, it's exhausting, and with all that comes stress. Then if your body's under stress, then obviously that comes delays. So yeah, it's a crazy vicious cycle of you need to be relaxed and not have any stress, but at the same time there's a pandemic on and IVF is stressful and there's nothing else you can do. So yeah, it's just a riot. It's just an absolute laugh a minute, obviously. So I went in and I says, can I please film the scan on the screen? She said no. So she said no because she is going to be talking the entire time, and it's to do with privacy or something, I don't know. She just basically told me no, but she did give me a printout of what you could see. It's not that exciting, but I'll show you anyway. I realise right now there's going to be edge words that are going to be like, ha, I've seen inside your body, but that's the internet for you. Okay, so I'm going to hold it like this so you don't see my clinic and stuff on it, but basically this is my womb. There is nothing really exciting happening here. This is a happy, healthy womb apparently. Nothing special. Everything is A-okay. This is my right ovary, and these are all follicles. So all of these holes here that you see are all follicles apparently, and she measured all of them. So follicle, massive follicle. So yeah, that's my right ovary. And what she did tell me is it's very common for you to have one good ovary and one bad ovary. Not good or bad, so that's a terrible way to put it. She told me that it's basically you've got one that's always an overachiever and one that's always a little bit behind. It's not a bad or a good thing, it's just a thing, and it's really normal. So that being said, this is my left ovary, and you can see that there's a follicle there, and I think there was one down here somewhere, and that's pretty much it. I think there's some more than that, but that's just the picture she took. So yeah. So moving forward from that, there's not much left to say today. Apparently I'm going to get a phone call later on with the results of like my bloods and stuff, but I'm not going to bother you updating you with them. What I'll maybe do is on the Wednesday, if I've got a comparison, like if I get my bloods taken again on Wednesday, if there's a comparison between that and today's, then I'll explain what that is on Wednesday. But so far, not much else to really tell you. I guess for now we'll just wait until Wednesday and see what happens. Actually, before I go, I do remember I need to tell you something. So I went in and I showed her my stomach, and I showed her all the bruises that I had. When I first started, I wasn't getting any bruising or bleeding or anything, but now I am, and I showed her the bruises, and she basically said I'm hitting vessels when I'm injecting where I'm injecting. So when I'm injecting, so like my belly button's here, right? If I inject down here into the side, like at the front, that's where most of the bruising's coming from. But if I just go to the side a little bit more, there's less bruising, or there's none. So she basically said aim for the sides. You've got more vessels and stuff on the front, and that's what's causing the pain. She says, so that's normal if you hit that part of your, hit a vessel or hit like a nerve or whatever, that pain's normal, but it's not normal all the time. So that, there you go. So I just thought it was me. It is me because I'm terrible and I don't have good aim or good luck. So I'm constantly poking needles into vessels and stuff. But it's not common for that to happen. Just be careful where you're injecting yourself, and that shouldn't happen. Also, the abdominal pain that I'm getting, the huge amounts of pain that I'm getting in my lower abdomen and stuff like that, it feels like period pains, but not really. She said they're completely normal, and in fact, she said they're so normal, they're going to get worse. So that's great. Fantastic news. She says if they get worse, that's good news, because it means everything's working the way it should be. So I guess I look forward to that pain. Is that? Who knows? IVF is the least fun thing that I can think of, and I've had my hand tattooed. Do you know what? It's worth it, isn't it? Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. I'll update you again on Wednesday, and yeah, I'll speak to you later. Bye. Hello, welcome back to my channel, or hello for the first time. Today is Wednesday, 24th of June, and today I had another scan, which was to check my follicles and my ovaries and stuff in my womb. Everything went well. My womb is thick, which apparently is good. My follicles, there is many, and they're also very big. And so in my last video I spoke about the chart that you use. It's almost like an Excel spreadsheet, so you've got like, it shows you all your right follicles, your left follicles, and where they are, and where they need to be. There's like a line, and obviously they're scanning you every second day, and you should be gradually going up. So today, I had one follicle above the line, and the rest were just below the line, whereas on Monday, they were like maybe 3 or 4 squares below the line. So it's going in the right direction. I wish I had like a printout to show you, but I don't. But if you know Excel spreadsheets, it's basically that. It's just squares. It's not that exciting. The nurse I had today told me that I didn't get a phone call on Monday for my bloods. And the reason I didn't get a phone call is because they're completely normal. They only phone you if there's something wrong. So I haven't had a phone call today either, so I assume they're normal. She told me that I have to go in for a scan on Friday, so that would be Friday 26th at 12 o'clock. So I have a scan then, and she thinks that'll probably be my last scan, and then at some point over the weekend I'll take my trigger injection, and then I'll have an egg retrieval at some point at the start of next week. She told me that I will experience a lot of nausea and a lot of bloating, but that means that it's good, and that means that I'm growing more follicles, and the follicles are getting bigger and stuff, so there's that. This is like the only occasion where when you feel rotten, it's working, so we have that to look forward to. Also, whenever I talk about my intake of sugar and Coca-Cola and juice and whatever else I'm drinking, and I keep explaining the water bottle I drink, this is the how much, so I was drinking maybe like 3 or 4 of these a day, so I do drink plenty of water. So I know that there's people commenting telling me that I need to cut out cola and just drink water. I do drink a lot of water as well. So yeah, there's not much of an update today. Everything seems good, everything seems right, going in the correct direction. So I'll leave this for now and I'll come back on Friday. Bye.